Yeah, welcome to episode 45. We got Amir Odom in the house.
All my friends are gone. They're all on the left. They've all canceled me, said, Amir, we hate you, this and the other.
Yeah.
One of my white best friends is also gay. He told me I'm just too racist and homophobic for him. And I'm like, I suck dick and I'm black and love after 9 p.m. How am I this racist, homophobic being? I always been on the Democrat just because I'm black and gay and I have to hate Republicans. They just want to end me. That's what I always was taught. So,
Right. So you was a Democrat, you was black and gay.
Democrat, black, gay, I'm like, yep, I have to be a Democrat, that's the rules.
Right.
And yeah, within a year, I was marching with BLM, so like shaking Trump's hand in the White House.
That's crazy. That's what you call a transition.
Yeah, hello. So I'm a big Beyonce fan.
Okay.
So,
I know you was a Beyonce fan. You black and gay, you love Beyonce. Beyonce had a concert out here. Everybody on the line was black and gay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what was it like growing up as a black gay guy with father?
And I had like some really bad like suicide attempts because it was like,
Oh, really?
One, oh yeah, like
Because you don't want nobody to find out you're gay?
because I just hated my life. I mean, one, I was gay, I didn't want anybody to know.
Right.
Two, I'm black, but not black enough, not fitting in.
Right.
Dad's not in my life, mom's not in my life. I'm sitting here alone up in Chicago. I'm like, what is the point of like keep living?
Right.
So I Googled boys liking boys, stumbled across, some pictures like, oh wow, this is real. And I was like, oh shit, I'm gay. Like, this is not good.
Oh shit, I'm gay.
This is what I was taught by my mother, bless her heart.
Yeah.
She told me that every grown man has AIDS. They have a bubble of AIDS in their asshole. And when they have sex, it pops. And then they get AIDS and they die.
That would only come from a black woman.
Yes. Scared the living shit out of me.
Yeah, welcome to episode 45. We got Amir Odom in the house.
Let's go.
What's up, bro? How
What's
you
up, guys?
doing?
I'm doing great. How about y'all?
Man, I'm hanging in there, man. Life's tough being black,
It is.
And all this damn oppression. Man,
I feel like
sometimes
my
I just want to leave my house. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel like my ancestors just out there churning away.
Yeah.
People treat me like I am.
Yeah.
Like the way black people act nowadays, it's as if we owe like Massa 20 bushels of cotton and we're just out there slaving away when we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they have this like blind allegiance to Democrats. And then they criticize us for thinking for ourselves. It's like, doesn't make any sense. I think it's a capacity thing. I don't know. It's cultural. I mean, my mom, we were raised to be Democrats. We used to be Democrat, but it's at a certain point, you got to start and look at both sides and think for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I mean, my family grew up in Chicago, and it's like, y'all been Democrat for how many years?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't decide to change or do anything different?
Yeah.
Dude, them taxes in Chicago is nuts.
Nuts.
Yeah.
That and Cali.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Tennessee, there's like little to none.
Yeah. Was it a moment in time, because you used to be Democrat, right?
Yeah,
That really
yeah.
opened you up to conservatism?
Yeah.
When was that?
So really, this started back in 2017, I'd say. I always been on the Democrat just because I'm black and gay, and I have to hate Republicans because they just want to end me. That's what I always was taught. So,
Right. So you was a Democrat, you was black and gay.
Democrat, black, gay, I'm like, yep, I have to be a Democrat, that's the rules.
Right.
And I've always been outspoken, even if I didn't know what the fuck I was saying. And so I was
Same here. I didn't know what the hell I was saying.
rooting and tooting for BLM. And then I went down to my first and last Black Lives Matter rally in Atlanta. And this was 17. This was, I think it was the guy that got shot in the well, obviously a lot of them get shot in the car, but the one with the little
You
baby
need
in the
to narrow it
backseat.
down a little bit. There's a whole lot of niggas getting shot in cars.
Philando Castile, that one.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
I remember
That was actually
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
nuts.
So I went down to Atlanta after that, and at first I was like, hey, this is cool, like for BLM, for the people, but then I realized it was just a big anti-white party.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I didn't like that at all. And then people were running in the highways, and I'm like, why are y'all running in the street? Like,
Big Stu was twerking too.
bouncing that ass. So I'm sitting here like, hey, I don't like this at all.
Right.
And there were little things here and there that I see about Obama that I didn't like, or when they were doing the mainstream media with Trump, like when he was dumping the fish flakes. Do you remember that clip?
Yeah.
Where Trump was in, I think it was China, and he had dumped a box of like fish food into the water.
Oh, he did?
And they were like, oh my gosh, he's racist, like he's oppressing their culture. But like 10 seconds before that,
Right.
the homeboy he was next to dumped the whole thing in there too. So Trump just followed his lead.
Right.
So little things like that were happening. And then I went on a date in October 2017 with this white dude. And we're sitting there
You ain't dating no Negroes, huh?
No.
You too good for
I
that.
dated one and I'm out. No. No. I'm out.
See, that's why you conservative. You want to date white dudes.
I mean, there's something to it.
Right. Yeah.
There's something to it. So I'm at this date and I'm telling him about like my love for BLM and they're everything that's great.
Right.
And he's like pushing back on me, asking why. He wasn't really giving his viewpoint, but he was just like,
Why?
Why do you feel this way? And explain it to me. But I couldn't explain it.
Yeah, you stuttering and everything.
Stuttering, stupid, just reiterating like talking points I was seeing on CNN and Twitter.
Right. Yeah.
And it was that moment where he was like, just look into things like Steven Crowder or like Candace Owens, Ben
That's
Shapiro.
a big no if you black and gay. Looking at Stephen Crowder.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
So I watched
That's a wake-up call right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, oh, this is kind of crazy. So from like October 2017 up to May, I'm like digesting all this content. And I'm kind of getting my mind blown. I'm like, what is going on? And then that's when Kanye tweeted out, I like the way Candace Owens stinks. And I'm like, oh shit, like maybe like this is onto something. And then actually Brandon Tatum, back when he had, I think like 70K on Instagram, I just reached out to him. I said, hey, like my mind's being blown right now. All the content that I'm watching, I really relate to your content. Love to have a chat one day. I really don't know what to do. And for some reason, he just sent me his number. He was like, yeah, let's chat, bro. And I called him, and it was a really good conversation. He was just like, at the end of the day, I honestly don't care how you speak or what you say. Just use your voice, because the answers just couldn't. And that's just the fact. We couldn't use our voice, so please just do that. And then he invited me to the YBLS Summit that following year in 2018.
Who Brandon did?
Brandon did, yeah. With him, Candace Owens, and TPUSA. And yeah, within a year, I was marching with BLM to like shaking Trump's hand in the White House.
That's crazy.
That's what you call a transition.
Yeah, hello.
You went from male. I mean, you made the whole
Wow,
transition.
so you slid in Brandon's DMs.
Yeah.
And he actually gave
He
you
didn't
his...
slide in. It was professional.
It was professional. Thank you.
He didn't slide in now.
It was professional.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, I'm like lost, like watching your videos like a father figure, because obviously I'm black and gay. I have no father at home.
Right.
I always grew up that way. So it's like, yeah, he was there, and I just went to the conference, and then that night, so I know I know what you're gonna say after I say this, and bring all this shit that's going on right now. But I'm a big Beyonce fan.
Okay.
So,
Well, I know you as a Beyonce fan.
let's go.
You black and gay, you love Beyonce. Beyonce had a concert out here. Everybody online was black and gay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the Kamala Harris rally with Beyonce. I heard she was gonna be there. I'm like, oh well, I guess I'll go report on it. Why not?
Right.
Blew my ass down there, made a video.
Right.
But that 2018, I was invited to her finale. That was in Seattle, I think. Went to that show. That was like the beginning of October, and then I was on the front page of her website. And then I was on Trump's Instagram when I went there. And I didn't tell anybody I was going to the White House, because really it's nobody's business. I'm going, I can do what the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
So I went, and I went on Twitter, and I was like, wow, from Beyonce's website to Trump's Instagram in 20 days, what is my life? 40,000 tweets later, you dumb nigger, you dumb fat. Beyonce should have spat in her face. What are you doing there, you coon, you Uncle Tom? I'm like, this is the party of like equality and love and positivity, and why am I being treated this way?
Yeah.
Y'all keep talking about our ancestors built this country. Why wouldn't I go visit what our ancestors supposedly built?
Right.
So I got all that shit for that. Still have family members I haven't talked to since that day. I believe it was October 28th, 2018. And since then, I've always just been outspoken and vocal.
Wow. You're the definition of being open-minded.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
Objective too.
Yeah. That's an amazing story about Brandon that you shared. A lot of people think influencers only care about themselves. For him to reach out to you and give you his phone number,
That's cool.
that was
definitely
beyond cool.
So what was it like growing up as a black gay guy or father?
Yeah. So from the black side, growing up in the suburbs of Chicago, it was really diverse. And so it was
It's too diverse.
diverse.
That's the problem.
It was diverse. And for me growing up, I was listening to all the rock music. I was riding my skateboard to school. I was getting picked on a lot for talking white or being white, being an Oreo.
Yeah, what does that even mean? Being white, talking white? What is that?
It's actually a compliment.
Right.
Hello, being a civilized
Who the hell
human
wants
being.
to sound like Snoop Dogg?
Well, he speaks, he's articulate.
Man, he talks shit to us all the time. He doesn't say that for us.
It's true.
He probably is articulate, but when he's talking about us, he calls us coons and Uncle Toms and this and that.
Yeah.
instead of actually having a conversation.
Right.
Frustrating. So growing up on that aspect, not really fitting in with the Black community, that really drove me down a deep depression of not fitting in.
Right.
Because I was getting shit on for something I really couldn't control. I'm sorry I like this rock song. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
So I bet you growing up being gay and liking different music, I bet you felt uncomfortable around other blacks because there's like so different.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
I
felt-
felt the same way.
Yeah.
felt the same way. They used to call me fat.
Yeah.
Well, they used to call us, remember Milli Vanilli?
Yes.
They used to call us that.
That's so funny.
They called us gay. They said we a bunch of crap. We didn't fit in because they didn't. A lot of them didn't see us. I never felt welcome. They never accepted me as being a black man.
Yeah, my husband's a white man. I always told him the biggest difference between like the Black community and the white community is freedom.
Right.
Like white people can do whatever they want to do.
Right.
Like it can be white thugs, white moms sewing, white biker clubs. But Black people, we're stuck in this little box. And as soon as we branch out, we're the first ones to tear each other down. Makes no sense to me. And I always felt that way growing up. And so then you add in the layer of me being gay. And I realized I was gay in 5th grade. That's when I knew something was
Yeah, I remember when I figured out when I was straight. I remember me and my brother found a dirty magazine. I think this was, 9 years old? It was this hot chick.
We was like 6 years old.
6, 7. It was this hot white chick on there, right? She was naked, and I got an erection.
That's so real, because what's funny is that me and my friends were together and they were Googling on their PSP like boobies. And boobs came up and they were like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm sitting there like, it looks like our boobs just inflated. Like this is nothing to me. I don't know what this is. And so 5th grade, I still talk to him to this day. My good friend Daniel, I just really liked him when he came in the classroom and we became good friends. And I remember going home and thinking, I know
you would have sex with him.
Not that young. I just knew.
5th, 6th grade.
Well, that's
the girls
true,
the girls came back. They had hit puberty because the girls hit puberty faster.
Yeah,
I remember I was in 6th grade. Like, man, I want to fuck these bitches. Right?
I remember. I was like, is this the feeling that my friends have? Like that feeling in their stomach? And I was like, wow. So I googled boys liking. I knew I was raised in the church, and I knew being gay was bad.
Right.
Like I've already checked that out.
You're going straight to hell.
Well, yeah, I was taught. I was raised. It's so stupid. I was raised that this is what I was taught by my mother.
Yeah.
Bless her heart.
Yeah.
She told me that every grown man has AIDS. They have a bubble of AIDS in their asshole. And when they have sex, it pops. And then they get AIDS and they die.
That would only come from a black woman.
Yes. Scared the living shit out of me. So I already had that away. But I'm still a kid. I didn't realize liking boys was what gay was. So I Googled boys liking boys, stumbled across, some pictures. I was like, oh wow, this is real. And I was like, oh shit, I'm gay. Like, this is not good. So from 5th grade.
Oh shit, I'm gay.
I will never forget the moment. I remember the desk. I remember how my room was set up. It was like a flashbulb moment, like 9/11. I was like, oh shit, like it's going down. Yeah. And so from 5th grade to 9th grade, I was in the closet. And I was just dating as many girls as I can, kissing them, like doing all that I can to be straight.
How real is that? Did you have a huge fear, like the way you walk, the way you talk? Did you second guess yourself because you wanted to hide that from everybody?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. Everything. And especially there's all these memes now of like all the girls really knew that their guy friends were gay, but you know, tried to play it off. I'll send you some pictures of me in middle school when I actually was like pulling girls and had girlfriends. But looking back, I look flaming. I look so gay, and I'm sitting here like, how did you not? Like, why? What was this? But that happened, and yeah, it really hit the nail hit the head really in like 8th grade, because at that point we were homeless. Me and my mom were homeless. Oh shit! My mom moved down back to Tennessee. I'm still in Chicago at this point. I'm living with my godparents. My godmother had MS, so she was always just asleep in her room. Godfather worked overnight, so pretty much I was like my own little apartment. Like I was in charge of doing my laundry, eating, cooking. Everything was just on me.
Yeah, a bunch of gay porn in your room.
On that little iPod 4th gen, the iPod Touch held it down.
I couldn't imagine growing up in this age, because when we grew up, it was no cell phones or anything.
Y'all had nothing.
Right. Nothing, because we just turned 50. right?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all don't look 50 at all.
I feel 85.
Stupid.
Right. We didn't have there was no pagers. There was just a landline. So we didn't have access to porn. If I'd have grew up in this day and age, I'd probably be a sex addict. Because it's so easy to access.
It's very easy to access. And yeah, back then I had my iPod Touch held it down.
Yeah.
But everything.
I still remember I had that dial-up internet. I remember I tried to download an image.
Yeah.
I was like, just wait.
Wait for the screen to load.
I was right there with a hard erection. I was like,
Yeah, you see your face.
hey, the picture comes through. Okay, I'm halfway there. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, we are old. Y'all got it good, man.
I mean, hey, I don't know if it's a really good thing now for the kids, but
It's probably not.
it was a decent middle ground for me because I remember, getting the iPod Touch and I was like 8th grade and I was like, oh wow, I can access the internet. Before I had my little track phone, you can't do much with that.
Right.
But in 8th grade, that's really everything like crumbled to once, and I had like some really bad like suicide attempts because it was like, okay,
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, like I still have like slice marks right there.
Oh, wow.
It's
Because
all-
you don't want nobody to find out you're gay?
because I just hated my life. I mean, one, I was gay. I didn't want anybody to know.
Right.
2, I'm black, but I'm not black enough, not fitting in.
Right.
Dad's not in my life. Mom's not in my life. I'm sitting here alone up in Chicago. I'm like, what is the point of like keep living?
Right.
Yeah, so fought through that, thankfully. And ever since then, I've just been on this mission to create the life that I wish to live and just have positive thoughts. And I always told myself if I was too pussy enough to take my own life. I had so many attempts. I would never
It's
do it.
probably gonna hurt, you know?
Oh yeah. One time there was a big walk that I did and I walked past this lake and I was like, I'll jump in there. I'm like, actually, no, fuck that. I'm not about to drown.
I ain't trying to drown.
No.
That or burning to death. That's the two ways I don't want to go out.
I'm not doing it. Yeah.
If I ever try to take my own life, I'll probably go
Take some
like
pills.
500 aspirin or something.
Some shit.
You probably have like cramps and shit all in your stomach. You probably just take some sleeping pills.
Some sleeping pill?
Yeah, and then when you about to go to sleep, take the whole bottle.
Take the rest.
Man,
You
why are
just
we
go-
even talking about this?
I mean,
Somebody's probably got depression and listen to this podcast.
Trigger
You know
warning.
what, Kevin? That's a great idea. I'm just gonna take a bunch of aspirin.
So yeah, fought through that.
yeah, fuck through that.
That's good.
Amen for that.
It's been a wild journey, but I've always just been on this journey of just being the best version I can be.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, we come from the school of thought that I think your sexuality is taught for the most part. I think there's a few people out here that are born a certain sexuality for sure, right? But I think the most of us, it's because we're taught. Like, if we were like kids and you adopted us, we're gonna be gay. If you have like a gay,
He up in the house listening to Beyonce.
See, I don't think so because
You don't
I
think
grew
so?
up, no, because
okay,
in that moment you is at that age, we're talking 4th, 5th grade when we're starting puberty and all these things are
Right.
happening. You had no concept of seeing naked ladies. You had
True.
no concept of, oh, I'm seeing these boobs. Let me make my dick hard. That it just happened.
Right.
That it just
It's involuntary.
Yeah.
it just involuntary, and it was involuntary for me. Out of me and all my guy friends sitting there, they're all hard at these titties, and I'm not.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
I'm
Limp
not
as shit.
controlling. Limp.
yeah.
And I've tried with my fair share with girls. I've been 3 girls, and just no.
Couldn't
At
do
least
it.
tried. I couldn't do
Yeah.
it. No, could not do it.
Ain't nothing like
But
some
yeah.
good wet pussy.
I'm leaving. This is
Stick
over.
that hard dick in there, right? Start pumping.
I'm throwing up. Ain't nothing like ass. I'm throwing
And then your
up.
nuts is gonna get tight as shit. He go, hey, Keith, come on.
I'm gonna throw up.
Who we gonna put this podcast, Rumble?
But yeah, that's why I think I
Yeah.
do feel like there's a lot of people that can be persuaded to lean a certain way
Right.
sexuality. And I feel like they're just
Right.
bi at that point.
Right.
But I do think because of how involuntary that moment was for me at least, and a lot of other gay people out there, and for y'all, it wasn't I didn't pick to
So
be
you don't
straight.
think it was a decision? You was born this way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I also think that a good 50% of this nation is bisexual.
Right.
Just because, you get on any gay dating app and you open it up in any conservative neighborhood, it's going to be filled with blank profiles, all dudes married, wanting to hook up.
Yeah.
It's an epidemic
Right.
of just very sexual, active men.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Well, that's the horniest animal on this planet is a gay man.
that's why I think when it comes to the LGBTQ, they're becoming more gay, Gen Z. I think they're just being more accepting of themselves.
Right. And they feel more welcome. They're allowed to be themselves.
Yeah, because I mean, the rate of people leaving their wives because they're gay is declining. The rate of people doing stuff behind people's backs is declining. It's just a matter of, they're accepting that they're gay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, don't you think us having a mother and father in the home and walking in on daddy doing mama a couple times that like kind of framed us? Because as a kid, I think
you're a product of your environment. Some people make that decision to be bisexual or gay, and some people
I don't think it's ever a
that way.
decision though.
Huh?
I don't think it's a decision though.
Not for us and not for him, no.
I think it's a decision to accept it and a decision because there's a lot of perfect example. I think there's a lot of straight men out there that are more comfortable and would like do it in a heartbeat to have a threesome with a hot girl and their best guy friend versus a threesome with a hot girl and some random guy they don't know.
Well, it makes me gay.
Yeah, you are.
Definitely. It makes you gay too. We ran some trains on some girls. What you talking about?
Look, hey.
You gotta be a little gay to have sex with a woman and your best friend right there.
No, when we did that, we zoned that dude out.
More people.
I wasn't trying to look at him. Because this happened when he was like 20 years old.
But see, that's the thing. That's why I feel like it low-key is a spectrum.
Yeah.
But there are some levels to what some guys are comfortable doing and not doing.
So we're on the gay spectrum.
A little bit.
We're on the low end.
There's a little tree going on over there. Just a little. Just a little.
Yeah. Man, we got a brand new giveaway. Look at this. 2024 Ford Diesel F250 6.7 liter Power Stroke. Got a stroke in there. 37-inch tires. Look at this monstrous truck. So look how easy it is to get in with the Joe Biden assist steps. Man, we give away about, 20 vehicles now? I don't know. I can't count that high. Over $2 million. Y'all know why we do this, right?
Really? $2 million?
Yeah.
Man, we should have kept that money.
Hey, look at y'all know why we do this, right? Hey, we need to redo our business plan. We do this to give back to y'all. Y'all support us, we support you.
We gave away $2 million.
Yeah, stop thinking like a filthy Democrat. We Trump supporters. Go to officialhodgetwins.com. Anything you buy from the site get you automatically into the West. Yeah.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. See official rules for details.
Yeah.
Hey, do you get any pushback from other conservatives? You being
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes, all the time.
What did he say to you?
I'll toot my own horn. I guess I pass it straight sometimes. But half the time, sometimes they forget that I'm gay. Because I posted on my story once, I can't wait to, I want to adopt a pair of siblings eventually. 8, 10, they're just sitting in an adoption home, just like lonely, no parents. And it's like, gay and rich, like we'll give you vacations, we'll give you good school, and then go about your life. Like that'd be awesome. And I lost 5,000 followers in 1 hour. Because they're like, you can't do that. Like you're gay. Like, oh my gosh, this is like horrible.
Yeah.
And
see, I have a problem. I don't know if this is stupid. I have a problem with woke, liberal, gay men, gay women raising kids. I have absolutely no problem if they are Republican or conservative. Because when I look at liberal gays, they push a lot of their beliefs on their kids.
Exactly.
They almost like they're grooming their kids and they're using their kid as a prop to make them feel like they're
completely
normal.
agree.
That's what I push back on.
And that's why I feel like a lot of conservatives just don't want anything related gay involving children at all, because that is what we mainly see. When there's a lot of, quote J.D. Vance, the normal gays out there that I'd be perfectly fine like raising a straight kid or adopting straight children. That's totally fine.
Right.
Like me and my husband, we don't even do PDA. Like I'm against all that kind of stuff. Just keep your sexuality. You don't have to hide who you are. Like I'm open about dating a guy, but you don't have to like be fucking on the street. Like we don't need to be doing that.
Right.
And when you
behind dumpsters and shit.
Yes, literally. And when you have these gay liberal parents, dressing their kids up in the rainbows and taking them to the drag queens, and
not to mention some of these Hollywood celebrities taking boys they adopt from
other
Africa
countries.
and turn them into girls.
Yes, exactly. It's all happening. So I mean, I get it. Yeah, I do get pushback from more of the conservatives, but it's bound to happen.
I've actually
why
had
you
some
got so
conversations with conservatives. Like I just had a conversation with, it was on a podcast, and it seems like some of them like want to ban just being gay.
Yeah. Like want to arrest you for being gay.
Yeah.
I was like,
and I think they're gay.
Yeah.
Like you want to ban me because I'm minding my business at home fucking a dude. And that makes you mad? Does it make you mad because you can't?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
You weird
It's
adult?
got to be something like.
It's derangement.
Yeah.
If you hate gays that much, like I get it. Like obviously, like I'm not a big fan of the LGHTV community. They're my favorite. I do like criticize them, but I'm also not gonna like shit on myself. Like I am gay. Like I think that's fine. But there are people that just think they just ban it totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I think Russia did that, but they didn't ban it.
Well,
you can't
be-
flaunt it in
Right.
public. Yeah.
I think Dubai too.
Yeah. Dubai is like.
They actually arrested a transgender, got off the plane there.
Yeah.
I forget her name. It's been several years back.
Damn.
But they arrested her on spot
And
because she was posted on her social media.
This shit's gonna go
As
there.
soon as she got off, the authorities was waiting on her gay ass. They arrested her and then deported her.
Yeah. send it
That's
back, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. That's but that's.
Yeah.
And so fuck it.
A lot of people associate being homosexual with like being weird and strange. Like I got a perfect analogy for differences in gay. Like you have good gay and you have bad gay. Like liberal gay is bad gay, and then Republican gay is good gay.
It's like South Park. You have
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah.
And you have. We know the difference between the two.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
we do comedy shows and like we have like a meet and greet, and we'll be taking pictures, and the guy will come on and be like, "Hey, man, just let you know I'm gay, right?" And he's like, "But most people don't know I'm gay." He said, "I don't tell anybody I'm gay, but I really like what you guys stand for." But he said, "There's the good gays out here, and I'm one of them."
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, "Thanks for sharing."
Thanks.
But it's like on the left, the gay is like it goes too far. It's like the whole identity, the whole life is based on just their sexuality.
I mean, it happened to me.
Yeah.
When I I didn't come out the closet. I was outed, and then I was sent to conversion therapy. That was
Conversion
I was going to
therapy.
ask you about that.
yes. So
What is conversion therapy?
It depends because there. I think I know it's illegal. I feel like it's illegal,
It should be
but I
illegal.
also think that there's those centers around. But for me, conversion therapy was I was outed by my best friend on accident. I liked her status. She was like my status for, to be honest, on your Facebook feed. I liked her status, and she put Amir, my gay best friend. All hell broke loose. All the family saw. It was a whole ordeal. My mom saw, sent me like 3 paragraphs. You're not gay. We're not doing this. Yada, yada, yada. So then it was 2 weeks of like just pretty much like she would cook dinner and then go to her room and I'll grab a plate and go to my room. We weren't
Oh,
talking
your
at
mom
all.
was treating you
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's-
And then after that, it was 2 weeks with the pastor. And then after 2 weeks with the pastor, it was 2 weeks with the youth leader, who I swear was gay. Himself.
Dude, all pastors are gay. Like every time I go into a Catholic church, or like I was
Well,
like,
why
why
you
is all
call
these
out the Catholic-
pastors gay?
Well, they're really soft. They seem gay, but I don't know if they're gay.
Just ask Amir.
It seems a little sussy. So 2 weeks with the youth pastor, and then I spent 2 weeks at my grandpa's farm to do like straight manly things. But
Watch this porn and watch it.
he owns, it's actually crazy. My papa, he's actually like a black Republican. He's like, I think he's in his 80s, owns like 20 acres, and
Wow.
we're just doing like farm shit. Like,
hay.
taking care of the
That was
animals,
your
hay.
conversion therapy
Yes.
on the farm.
And nothing happened. I'm like, I'm still gay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what
You
we're
probably
doing
said it
here.
just like that. I'm still gay.
Yeah, like I'm still gay. And then the one thing my mom did say, she's like, I just hope that you know that you're Amir first. Like you don't have to make gay your identity.
Right,
At the
right.
time, I definitely did. I definitely flew out that closet. Like once it was out.
You
it was
wanted
like,
everybody to know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like
It's liberating.
rainbows, liberating the whole nine, because I felt like that's what I had to be. Because I already went through middle school not being black enough. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm not doing this again. I'm gonna be gay enough. And then it just hit a point. I was like,
Right. I'm a full-blown gay.
full blown.
So that's probably why a lot of gay liberals. That's why they're so in your face with it, huh? It's like
What? Like-
it's like they've been living in fear their whole life.
Yeah,
and now they
liberate
want
excited.
everybody-
Yeah.
yeah.
They're still excited because they still feel like they can't really be themselves when in reality, you can just be chill. You can be
Right.
you. It's fine.
Right.
First thing about me, I'm a mirror, and then there's qualities about me that make up who I am, but I don't have to make being gay my entire identity. That's what I try to show on my YouTube channels, that if you're gay, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah,
Do
it's
your own
fine.
thing. Yeah.
I think a lot of black people in general is like that's their whole identity. I'm black, and
It's
all-
exactly the same.
And it
Yeah.
clouds their judgment. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what do you like? I totally get the being gay and whatnot, but where do you think like the gay guy that wants to be a woman And a lot of times they're not even gay.
Exactly.
Like Caitlyn Jenner, that blows me away. I thought he wanted to be a woman because he wanted to get packed by dudes, you know. But no, he's a lesbian.
That's
now.
the one I don't understand. I don't understand the gays that, like, I'm gay because I don't like vagina. Like, I find that. I mean, if you're a woman,
You had
there,
this
I respect
disgust all over your face when you said,
I'm
you
sorry.
said, I don't like vagina.
This guy's hair all around it, and it starts oozing and stuff when you play with it.
Ugh, I don't like it. So why would I make one?
Right.
That's stupid. Like, if I don't like it, why would I cut my off and make? No.
Yeah.
I don't understand that one at all.
Yeah.
When it's the gays that, and that's something that reminds me, it makes me feel bad for all the gays growing up now, because it's low key, that's the real homophobia when you have a gay kid that's growing up, 6th, 7th grade, like, hey mom, I'm gay, and they're like, actually no, you're just you're a girl. It's like, why not just let the kid be themselves? Like, instead we're just transing all these damn kids instead of them just growing up and being themselves. For a split second, when I was at the computer desk, I'm like, damn, I'm gay. Am I supposed to be a girl? Because only girls like dudes.
Oh, that popped in your head, huh?
Yeah. Like, the thought of me being trans popped in my head because of, I'm gay and girls like guys and I like guys, so that means I'm a girl. When in reality, gay men exist.
Right.
Wow, I didn't see it that way. That's interesting.
You're just gay.
Yeah. I wonder if a lot of gay men have been exploited that way because, being trans is like.
For sure. I feel bad for all the kids growing up now. There's definitely children out there who are being trans or being they, them, or non-binary, or whatever it may be, when in reality, they're just gay. Like, they grow up and just realize, like, oh, that was just a phase of being, like, that extremely flamboyant, or, they have that idea of wanting to fit in. Which I feel like every generation has that little clique of, there's an emo phase back in, like, 2008, the early 2000s, like, emo, the scene queens. We don't have that now. Now we have they, thems, and the non-binaries, which you don't have to do anything to do. You just can just say you're non-binary, then boom, you're in the club.
Yeah, that's where it gets wacky. You want to be referred to as they, them.
Yeah. Non-binary. It's like you something.
You he, she, or it.
Yeah.
You look like a he, you look like a she.
They got the perfect pronoun it, but they don't like that.
Which is crazy to me. You look like an it.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't look like a dude, and you don't look like a woman, and you look like just this ambiguous, androgynous being, own it.
Right.
You're it. You look crazy as hell. Own it. You don't fit in with men, and you don't want to fit in with women.
Yeah.
Right. If being non-binary is all about not fitting into this, binary male and female, why don't you just own it?
Yeah. Right.
Be non-binary, be fucking weird, and be the it that you are. Like, and you're saying you want to be, but then you're also trying to mandate me to respect that and call you as you are. Like, no. Yeah. You're not going to mandate me to do anything.
Yeah, I don't even really think you can consider them. Well, you can consider them as LGBTQ, but non-binary, that just. And then another thing about the trans, like, you a man, you a gay man, maybe you a woman. Why do you chop off your?
I could never understand it.
Yeah, that's mental illness.
That's
chopping that off.
Like, gender dysphoria and real mental illness. Like, if you're that far gone, so really chopping it off makes you feel better.
Yeah.
I mean, who am I to tell you that, like, you're really not going through something? That you're willing to chop off your dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you going through some things.
You going through it. And now forcing it on people, no, I'm not really for it.
Yeah. Could you imagine waking up and it's chopped off?
Yeah, you forgot about it. Just remember, go ahead and stroke one off. Shit, I chopped it off.
It's gone. Because I'm pretty sure all your feelings are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I think, oh man, it's like taking away my heart. It's like taking away my lungs.
Yeah.
Like, what's the purpose of getting out of bed in the morning?
What's the purpose of living?
Yeah, without that.
I don't know.
That's like one of nature's greatest pleasure.
Yeah.
And you don't have it anymore.
All right, I'm going to get off this subject. Hey, speaking of trans, do you think Macron's wife is a man?
Listen.
Candace put that. Candace started this.
She has not let that thing go.
Right.
Literally.
Picture up here.
Oh, okay. We got a picture?
Oh, my God. Wait.
I tell you what, got legs like a man.
It got shoulders like a man.
There's no shot. That's real?
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, her hand is crazy. Can you go down to her hand?
The thing about it, too, how much older is she?
Like 20, 30 years.
30 years.
That is bizarre.
And her long-lost brother, disappeared. Long-lost brother disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And the little girl just grew up into this. Candace does a whole explanation.
Yeah, Candace talked about it.
I think if we can't find the brother, then there's something.
There's
going
something
on.
fishy
Because that
there.
hair and the face is giving a little bit Joan Rivers. Like I can see old lady vibes, but
Yeah, it's definitely
don't
a
know.
wig.
yeah,
It's definitely a wig.
Wow.
I've never seen shoulders like that on a woman.
Yeah, but
No,
you know
at
one
all.
thing? What she's got? we tweeted, dude.
Y'all ain't right.
Hey, you see her shoulders, she has broad shoulders. But the one thing women have over men, naturally, that thighs and quads and butt
And their
is
hips.
bigger than a guy. Look how skinny her thighs is.
Yeah.
They look identical. Like
Yeah.
that shot right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that a woman's thighs is actually thicker than a man's thighs. They have hips. She has no hips, and her thighs are very thin. Wow. And the shoulders.
You should pull up Caitlyn Jenner and put that next to neck.
Show Planet of the Apes going on.
Right. It's
Yeah, that's definitely.
oh hell no.
That's definitely a man.
You know what's crazy? That'd probably be offensive now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if that was posted today.
That E.T. Yeah. Definitely.
Chuck Schumer's wife.
Chuck.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of his wife.
I've never looked this up either.
Like
Yeah.
somebody tweeted, what is Chuck Schumer's wife's name?
Austin Powers.
We put Austin Powers.
Y'all ain't shit.
It's like Austin Powers, man.
That top
That's-
left
that's-
one.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That top left one's crazy. Okay. Okay. That yeah.
That's definitely a woman. Come on, guys.
Sure.
Come on, it's definitely a woman.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Definitely.
Look at those
You want to
shoulders,
put
bro.
some money on
Put
it?
some money on it.
Look at that chin.
She just got nice shoulders.
I'm weak.
Austin.
I can't get behind the. I mean, I always respect you if you're trans, like whatever. Like
Yeah,
do you,
yeah.
especially if you're an adult. But I can't get behind the trans and the kids. I can't get behind the stuff in the schools. I
Yeah.
can't get.
That's so reckless.
It's just really tainting all the progress that the real LGB side of things, the LGB community has done to, you know, increase acceptance, and it was
Right.
fine.
right.
After getting married, after we got the right to get married, we were fine.
Yeah.
And then all these nonprofits were like, "Oh, we need something else to rally for. We need to keep making
Yeah,
money."
they gotta always have something to shoot for.
Yeah.
If you don't have any new accomplishments, then the whole we're failing. That's
Yep.
how they say it.
Right.
So, what do you think about gay marriage for gay people?
I think that the government should just be out of marriage completely. All I want personally is just the same rights as anybody else. Call it whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just want the same rights. Now,
Yeah. I got that same view too.
if there was something, because I've read in some states, civil union wasn't really identical to marriage. If we had something that was literally identical to marriage for gays, and then the term marriage and that whole ceremony for men and female, I'd be fine with that.
Right.
I mean, that's their religion. That's the Bible. I took Bible class. I see, male, female. I see marriage. I can't get mad at a church not wanting to marry gay people.
Right.
I'm still to get mad at that. But what I will get mad at is now the government's involved, and now because I can't legally marry my husband, now if he dies, his whole family can come take up and uproot the life
Right.
just because
That y'all
everything-
built together.
Right. I just want the same rights.
Just want the
So,
same rights.
Yeah, I really don't care about the whole gay marriage thing, and
I mean, you can't argue with that. You just want the same rights as a traditional married couple.
I think they were pushing civil union, but then the extremists on the left, they're like, nope, we want marriage.
right.
We got to get married.
right.
Which to me, those people are just the radical liberal Christians, which that's they have their own battles. Like, let religion be its thing. I get that religion is like low key kind of baked into America, and there's little things that we pick up off of. And Proverbs is a great book. I do enjoy that. Psalms too, but yeah, just like
You just skipped the gay stuff, huh?
yeah, we're gonna skip Leviticus and all that kind of stuff. Or whatever. I don't care. Because to me, I feel like there's so much more out there than just
Yeah.
what we read in the Bible.
Well, we're all sinners.
yeah.
I mean, a sin is a sin.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of people don't look at it that way. Like me cheating on my wife is a sin, just like they say what you're doing is a sin. It's
Right.
all the same thing. All of us supposed to burn in hell.
Yeah. And if you're gonna say only God can judge me, then let that be.
Right, exactly.
What's that quote? Thou without sin cast the first stone.
Something like that.
Nobody can
Pastor.
cast a stone at you, my friend.
That's
The
it.
Republicans can.
They be throwing them.
they be throwing cinder blocks.
Throwing. But it's not that bad. I mean,
Yeah.
the fringe, they get upset. You know, like I was talking about before, Brett Cooper, she's my best friend, and whenever she posts pictures of me and her, people are like, they think I'm straight. Like just see a picture of Brett with a black man, like, oh my gosh, she's with the mud shark, which is I guess is the new term.
What's that?
I don't know.
A mud shark.
A mud shark.
What the hell is
That's what
that?
people are calling me. I don't know. I
Mud
guess
shark.
Hey, look that up. Mud shark.
Maybe
probably
it's got
just
a
black,
yeah.
like
Think you
swimming
doing it, huh?
through- Who?
They think you doing, Brett?
Oh yes, yes.
Hey, go give it a
No.
shot. See what it's like. Maybe you like Brett.
I love her down.
Yeah.
But no,
How long y'all been friends?
since 2019.
Oh, wow. A long time.
Yeah, that's way like she. It's funny when we first met, she was a fan of me.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mud
really?
Shark.
Yeah,
Mud shark. Does it give a non-black person, usually a white woman, who has a sexual relationship with
Oh,
black
there we go.
people? Usually
Oh, they was
men.
calling her that.
Yeah,
Okay.
mud shark. Okay.
We just used to call them snow bunnies. Mud shark.
I know.
White people got a term for everything.
That
Mud-
sounds like a white racist came up with that thing.
I know.
Mud
I thought it was
shark.
about me.
He was definitely conservative.
Yeah, people really be thinking that like I'm straight or like I'm getting with
Yeah.
her, and people get upset, but
Yeah.
I don't care
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, I'm pissing anybody off. Like
Yeah.
for the left, I'm not black enough and I'm not gay enough, but then for the right, I'm not straight enough, or I mean, for some of them, I'm not white enough.
Right.
Yeah, that's
And-
true. Yeah.
I think that any conservative is pushing back on you, your lifestyle, you being a conservative. It's like you got way more in common with
Exactly.
conservatives than the left.
All my really like close best friends, they're
Yeah.
all conservative, and we have everything in common except who we fuck.
Right.
And that's fine.
That's the only difference.
Yeah.
And-
I think conservatives always, when they think of a conservative, think of the Christian conservatives.
They do.
Right? But being conservative is nothing more than a person who sees the Constitution as their Bible, you know? You can be, like, just because you're Christian doesn't mean you can be conservative. I mean, look at Democrats.
Right. They call themselves Christians.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all a conservative is. Just because you're gay doesn't mean you can't be conservative politically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll never sit here and call myself a Christian conservative. That's what I'm not gonna do.
Right.
But I will say I'm definitely more on the conservative aisle. I lean right, whatever you want to call it, mainly because the left is just a cesspool of things that just not common sense.
Right. Right.
It's like they live in their own reality.
Yes.
Hey, you being openly gay and conservative, what are your family, like your mother?
She's getting around. Like we talk. Like
So she's a Kamala supporter, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My mom was Obama supporter.
Same. Kamala, Obama, all the Democrats, they vote blue no matter who type of people.
Right.
I have some family members that are coming around. They watch my content, like, wow, I didn't know that, or I learned so much from you, or like my papa, he's been Republican for many, many years, and that's just so enlightening to me because he grew up in the Deep South. He grew up around Klansmen. He grew up around Klansmen that were actually protecting him.
Right.
It's like being a Klansman was like the it thing to do,
Right.
and everybody was a Klansman, but there were white people who didn't want to be a Klansman.
Right.
So they would call my grandpa Sonny Boy, and they were like, hey, come here, don't go down this street, don't do this, don't do that, like we
Right.
got you. I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, that's the history they don't teach us. They always say people in the KKK is like evil, which, you know, some of them are
Right.
evil, but they don't associate good with being a Klansman.
Right.
Yeah. It's just a fair
Hey,
tactic. Fair
so
tactic.
you're really close with Brett. Y'all been friends for a while. What
Yeah.
happened at Daily Wire with her?
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Because I see the video of her, and she's saying that she's just she was walking away from Daily Wire.
Yeah.
But I've been on YouTube for years, and she has, I think, 5 million followers.
Yeah.
That is no simple feat. It's amazing what she did, and to walk away from that, because that's not her channel now.
Yeah, none of that content she created belonged to her.
Yeah. The comment
That
section is Daily Wire, and it's going to be now, I believe, her producer.
Yeah, her
but
channel's
for-
called comment section. What's
In
it
the
called?
comment
In
section,
the comment
but-
section, but that's I don't know why they call it. It's the Brett Cooper Show.
Yeah. I mean, that's I feel like that's what a lot of people in media nowadays, not even just Daily Wire, but everybody in general doesn't realize when you have a personality that now becomes them. Like, it's tied to them.
Right.
It's like Candace, all of, I think, the OG Candace stuff, that channel still exists, but it's still Daily Wires. But everyone still went and followed where Candace where she went because people were there for Candace.
Right.
Looked like
So-
they were like just being good people. They could just give her the channel.
Right.
I
I
mean,
her
it's
channel.
She built it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why. She says she's just walking away. She didn't get fired, but come on.
They just being nice with each other. They don't want to dare their.
Well, they
their
need
laundry.
to be nice and give her a fucking channel.
Make sure to subscribe to her new one.
I'm gonna send them damn Jews an email. Say, look here, you damn Jews. Give that damn woman her damn channel.
Give it back.
These damn Jews think they own everything. That Candace had a show. This shit was calling council. That shit is crazy.
Jews canceled her ass.
I'm so sorry. That is the funniest thing. The picture of Ben Shapiro underneath.
Yeah,
her.
uncancelable.
Yeah.
His Jew ass. Oh, I had no say so on what happened to Candace. No shit.
And she's gone.
That's crazy.
I mean, so yeah. I mean, in terms like what happened there, with what happened to Candace, with what
it's got to be
Crowder's been
something
talking about, it's just. I just think there's some organizations that just.
Yeah, it's got to be her opinions that not aligning with theirs.
Yeah.
you think so?
Hell yeah.
She got something.
It's either that or money. They probably taking 3/4 of her money.
Yeah.
They paying her a salary, more than likely.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's not on YouTube channel.
Her AdSense is not in her name. It's in under the Jews.
I love y'all.
The names are like it goes to like an LLC: Shapiro, Lieberman, and Jewland. What's that? Rough plot. Rosenbaum. Epstein.
Yes.
Well, good for her, man. She deserves to
Yeah.
be. She shouldn't be under nobody's umbrella.
Exactly. I'm very happy for her and proud of her. I think everybody
Yeah.
should go subscribe to her new channel, and people are gonna follow where she goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn Jews.
It's insane. I mean,
They should change. They should change that from the Daily Wire to the Daily Jew.
That is some of the most pushback that I get, honestly, is from like the Jewish community sometimes, because I'm so open-minded. That
Well, you know that gender ideology originated from the Talmud.
really,
It's all in that Bible.
Yeah, the multiple genders, non-binary. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that that's the only religion that embraces it.
Yeah, the different genders.
Like Tel Aviv, the capital of Israel, that's like the gayest place on earth.
yeah,
I heard it's really gay. Except
It's super gay. It's their religion.
Yeah,
it's in their religion.
So you could become a Jew and you're not gonna burn in hell.
Hey, there's that. Maybe that's my place.
You'll live forever with the Jews.
Maybe that's my place at home. Get some corn.
Yeah, but that's kind of weird because I see Ben Shapiro. He does a lot of videos mocking that community, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't really learn that until recently that that's his religion he's mocking.
And they're very accepting and opening of it.
Yeah. But he mocks it.
That's wild. Yeah, I was at Candace Owens' premiere of her, I think it was a BLM documentary where Kanye was there and all that, and that was interesting. But I was speaking out against, I feel like if Ben can go online and say these black community this, black community that,
Right.
someone else can be able to say like the Jewish community this or
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I would defend that, and I was getting a lot of pushback for that. A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
We
like-
get a lot of pushback too.
Yeah.
But
I got it right here, the Talmud and multiple genders in it.
Yeah. Make that bigger. It's like they.
It's on jewishlearning.com.
the 8 genders in the Talmud.
Yeah. The 8 genders.
Damn.
Yeah. You didn't know that, did you?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zakah, male. Nevagaha, female.
Androgynous. That's non-binary right there.
Yeah. Both
See,
have
I can get behind androgynous because there are people who
right.
like the
Yeah,
models.
I see them. Yeah, you see them. You're like,
just
what is
can't-
that, a man or
You
woman?
can't tell.
Yeah.
Everything else.
I can't get over the tum-tum.
Lacking sexual
When I think of a tum, I think of a fat dude.
That
You can't tell what it is, you know?
lacking sexual characteristics.
I've seen some.
that seems like the whole what's the
You know what a tum-tum is?
intersex.
When they chop off your mushroom tip. You just a tum-tum.
It's like Patrick Star.
Yeah, Patrick
You're
Star,
done.
yeah. SpongeBob.
is just gone. Yeah, I had no idea about any of this.
It's in the Talmud.
That's insane. But yeah, most of the hate, like the most hate that I've gotten in one day has been from the Jewish community, from just various things that I've said.
Yeah.
One time I had a poll on my story asking people their unpopular opinion, and someone gave their unpopular opinion about Hitler, and they were saying how they even said he was bad. Like they said, I think Hitler was very bad, but there are people that were worse than him. And I posted it, and I was like,
Historically,
that's a no-no. He's
actually
actually the worst guy that ever lived.
this is a
But
very
it's-
interesting
yeah.
perspective. And some Jewish influencer with like 5 million followers put me on our story. I'm like, this guy, Nazi sympathizer, he hates the Jews. He's this and that.
How
I'm
do you
like,
go from that
oh
to
my
calling
gosh.
someone a Nazi sympathizer?
Yeah.
All you did was put things in perspective. He's not the most evil man that ever lived.
Yeah, there's been massacres of black people in Africa, way more than what happened to the Jews.
There's so much more that's
The
happening out
Chinese
there.
too.
Yeah.
Right. Not to say that Hitler wasn't bad, but like if we're learning about history, there were some people who were in charge of a nation, and more people died. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, look at what USA did. We dropped like what H-bombs on like Japanese. Hundreds of thousands wiped out.
But Keith, you got to put some more context to that. Yeah, we killed hundreds of thousands of people, but both of those bombs missed. If we'd have hit that target, we'd have killed millions of people.
Really?
Yeah, it actually missed both times, but it's so powerful. It's still.
We would have killed. It'd have been easily 6-7 million people dead. The United States just missed.
Yeah,
That's actually insane.
yeah. I mean, we're no angels, so it's like
50 million
That's
people
fair.
dead in Finese.
I'd have tweet that. What's worse, USA dropping nukes on Japan or what Hitler did to the Jews?
You're gonna get your account deleted.
I'm just gone.
Gone.
YouTube, everything's gone.
Gone. Bank account locked up.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing.
Yeah. 50 million dead in the Chinese. What was that?
Maoist revolution.
Maoist revolution, 50 million Chinese people.
Died during that.
Yeah.
I think Jewish people was like 6-7 million.
And they never talk about the Maoist revolution.
And they never,
You never
it's
read
true.
Your history books or anything like that.
They never talk about that.
They were eating people. They were eating each other. It used to be called a flesh banquet.
Like how? I mean, it's like the blacks. We don't really acknowledge how much we're killing each other
I know.
at all.
It's always the white man.
Always the white.
Always
man.
the white man.
Well, it's their fault they brought us here. So
Now
we
you
gotta
deal
kill.
with us.
So
Now
when
you're
we get, we
stuck.
gotta kill each other.
Now you're stuck. You got to deal with us. Makes no damn sense. And so I like when it comes to racial profiling, I get. It's like on one end it's bad. Like I hate being looked at like, ugh, you're black. But on the other end, it's like the data ain't wrong.
Yeah.
If we're acting like a fool all the time, and it's like, why is everything locked up in the hood?
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I was in the hood in Nashville, and I waited 10 minutes for some deodorant and a toothbrush.
Yeah. Because the
everything was
neighbors all
locked
locked up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, why can't niggas stop stealing? Like, why?
I remember I had a pretty diverse group of friends growing up. I remember I hang out with my white friends. We'd play kickball, baseball, and stuff like that. Then I was hanging out with my black friends one weekend. We was just walking the streets. I said, where we going? Man, we just walking. So we just walking. And we come up on this convenience store. I'm like, where y'all going in? Y'all ain't got no money. He said, no, we just walking. Let's walk in. So I walk in, and then they just scatter like roaches. And then I go around the corner, and I see everybody just stuffing shit.
It's like, why are we acting like
Yeah,
this?
and then the dude comes in, start, get the hell out, nigga, get out.
Get in the broom.
Yeah, so we all run out, and he's yelling at me. I said, I ain't do nothing. I leave with him, and we walking up the street. They all eating M&Ms and stuff. I say, man, let me get some. Man, go back and get your own.
It's like, wow. No
Seriously,
sharing now.
and a lot of my black friends I grew up with, they're in jail.
Yeah. In and out of jail the whole life.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Hey, man, I don't feel so good, man.
What's wrong with you?
I'm embarrassed to tell you. I'm just going to tell you. I ain't took a shit in like 2 weeks, man.
Ain't you taking your OH, your optimal human?
I thought we ran out of it.
Man, here, take this. Here's some right here. Take it. Get it up in you. Drink that. Get that probiotics, that artichoke,
That is good.
that apple powder. All those essential nutrients that get your intestines right. Yeah, get them intestines right. Get it all up in you. Swallow it. There you go. Why are you drinking it like it's Kool-Aid or something? Just
Well, you
down it.
made it with cold water. I'm over here getting brain freeze.
What's good with cold water? It's like a smoothie.
Oh, man, I feel something move. Oh, man.
Go to optimalhuman.com/Hodgetwins and now try Optimal Human for free today.
That is so sad. It's like, I want better for our culture. I really do. And I'm not, people say I'm like Coon and Uncle Tom, and we get all the names, but it's like, we're just pointing out the truth for what it is.
Right. I think for the most part, conservatives won't we want better for blacks, but I seriously doubt liberals want what's better for blacks.
Yeah, what's best.
From that rhetoric and what they put out there. It's like that's not advantageous for blacks.
Yeah, just having that mindset.
Yeah,
You're screwed.
They're literally racist without even acknowledging that they're racist. One of my good close friends, I mean, because when I go through my MacBook and I look at all my middle school pictures, all my friends are gone. They're all on the left. They've all canceled me. Said, you know, Amir, we hate you, this, and the other.
Yeah.
And one of my was close, white best friends who's also gay. He told me I'm just too racist and homophobic for him. And I'm like, I suck dick and I'm black until 9 p.m. How am I this racist, homophobic being?
Yeah, it's
just
like
because I don't align with your ideas of what I'm supposed to be.
Right.
And it's like you sitting here looking at me as a white person saying, wow, I feel so bad for you that you're black in America. It's racist as shit.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not?
It's like they feel sorry for you because you're not white.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, we have to help you. I'm so sorry. Like, America's got you down. And it's like, where?
Yeah.
We're 3 black men, rich as fuck, just minding our business.
Yeah. Doing great. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thank these white supremacists every day
for founding this great country.
Dude, when we came out as I'm serious, would you rather be in Africa? Them motherfuckers walk around with bowls and stuff in their mouth.
Not the bowls.
The bowl, like the plates and the lips and the, I'm like,
And they still got slavery. There's still slavery out there.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about slavery here in America. Take your ass back to Africa and do something about slavery over there.
Yeah.
You so upset?
Yeah.
People are still dying from toothaches out there.
Not toothaches.
Yeah, they get a damn toothache, and die. White man figured out a long time ago, pull that damn tooth.
Yeah.
George Washington put wooden teeth in his mouth.
Out here clacking away. That's why they click.
That's why you never see George Washington smiling. His grill was messed up.
Nasty.
He's the first man had a grill.
Nasty. Just all wood and rot.
Damn.
It smelled bad too.
Oh.
You white racist motherfucker. Yeah, them dudes is racist as hell.
What are you most excited about Trump's presidency coming up?
I'm really excited about RFK and the food. Like, I really want all the food to be changed. I'm excited about Vivek and Doge. Like, just really wiping clean the United States and seeing, like, what can we do best? And where are we wasting money and just sharpening all the fat? Looking forward to that. I'm hopeful that this border gets under control. Looking forward to that. Those are like my big 3.
Yeah, I was very naive to I knew Taco Bell is not healthy for you. I know why I was waking up in the night and I had heartburn, throwing up and shit. But he really put things in respect of some of these things we eat, like Gatorade.
Yeah.
Even in cough medicine, there's chemicals.
Yeah, why?
That doesn't need to be in there. They're just in there for the color.
Right.
A lot of these companies have, like Kellogg's has all these cereals with all this dyes just in America, but not anywhere else.
Right.
Like, you know you can make it, so why not do it? It's because you're getting away with all the profit and you're allowed to here. It makes no sense why the food is so bad. It makes no sense how we spend this much money on healthcare, which that's been a big ordeal lately. But we spend this much money on healthcure, but we're all this unhealthy.
Yeah.
We're
Right.
all this sick.
That's
all
why
this
we spend so much in
decrepit,
healthcare, because all of our food is poison.
It's an endless circle.
And you know what? The Republicans and Democrats sat back and said nothing.
Yep.
Took a Democrat to come out and let everybody know what's really
A
going on.
liberal Democrat, not a progressive
Yeah.
Democrat. Old school Democrat.
Yeah.
True. What are y'all excited for with Trump?
Man, I hope Trump and the borders are going to arrest these damn mayors. Especially that black one in Chicago. I hope they haul his ass out in handcuffs. I hope they do a perp walk with that fool.
Yeah.
I hope they make an example out of
I
it.
hope I see these mayors is trying to say like they're going to prevent Homeland and the administration from doing their jobs, deporting these people. Man, because that is a crime what they're doing. So they need to go to jail.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
I can't believe the gall of that Chicago mayor. He ran on a position that, hey, I'm not going to raise more money off the backs of Chicagoans. He's not going to raise taxes.
Yeah.
That was his problem. He said it over and over and over, right? Now he's raising he's raising property tax. He's putting a tax on shopping bags. He's putting in more speed cameras to get more fines out of his own Chicagoans, the people that voted for him.
Yeah.
Man,
Shady.
I don't understand why these black people still repeatedly over and over keep voting for these
I don't
things.
see why
They
these
just
white
lie.
people vote for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Obama back in 2008. He was running on, he's going to pass I think it was something CARE Act. It was for baby. It was for abortion rights. He said, I'm going to pass it. And then him in office, he's like, I'm not going to worry about it. So everybody that was so upset with Roe v. Wade and all this Kamala Harris shit. Okay, Obama was in office for 8 years. Had control. He didn't do nothing. Y'all didn't care about it then. Now all of a sudden you care about it.
Right.
It's fake. It's phony. And it's
Yeah, it
fraudulent.
is.
And he was deported chief. He's out of all the presidents, he's
Bring that
deported the
back.
most people.
Yeah.
Now Trump want to do it, it's a problem. Because everything Obama did he was perfect. He
It's
was
like
a
that
god.
clip of Hillary Clinton talking about I don't know what she said we need a wall, but she did say we need to send them back. And what they're doing is illegal. It's like,
Right.
y'all all were on the same page. It literally is illegal. If you come in this country illegal, I mean, I'm saying it's illegal. Like, if you break into this country, it's a crime. I can't just take my ass to Tokyo and stay.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna kick my ass out.
Yeah.
You can't just go, I'm going to London. And what happened when you're on that plane?
Right.
Where's your passport? When's your return flight? When are you coming
Right.
back?
Right.
You can't stay.
Me and
Right.
Keith had a comedy show in London.
Yeah.
And when we was going through the line, the border agents, they said, "Why are you here for?"
Customs.
Yeah, they said, "Why are you here for?" I said, "I'm here for a show. I got 2 shows and then I'm flying right out." He says, "You don't have the right type of visa." They put us in immigration jail. Had to get an attorney and everything
Because you're working, technically.
Because we was working.
because I was making money. Yep.
Wow.
And it's like, why are you doing this? She's like, well, we're just making sure you're not going to stay here. I'm like, I'm not staying here, bitch.
I'm working.
I got a house in America.
It's like my best friend,
got a wife.
from Serbia, and he just had to go all the way to DC to the embassy to get his passport renewed. And he's doing all these different things to make sure he's like fine and he's in school and all that. And he's like, this is why I'm so against illegal immigration, because I'm going through all this. I'm doing everything I can to stay legal, all the right checks and balances, and then everybody else is sneaking in. Like, it's not right. It's not fair.
Right. It blew black people away when the Latino man voted for Trump. They're on TikTok. Oh, we're going to boycott Walmart because they reversed all that DI stuff.
We're gonna boycott taco stands.
We're gonna make them hurt where it in the pockets.
Y'all
right?
already
I'm like,
hurting them in the pockets.
Exactly.
They leaving your cities because they keep stealing shit. This is racist. Walmart and Target and Walgreens leaving. Where are you stealing from?
yeah.
How many Walmarts they closed in Chicago?
2.
4?
I think it was 2.
Dude.
It was 2.
2.
They
2
couldn't
and a
even
couple
turn a
of Targets.
profit because of theft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like past 17 years, they haven't never had a profit.
That's crazy.
That is nuts. And now they out here boycotting.
They call
Think
it.
they're gonna hurt Walmart.
They actually call in Chicago, parts of Chicago, Black Chicago, food deserts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That-
because y'all don't know how to act.
Yeah.
There we go. Like, it's unfortunate because when you go to these hoods, it's like food deserts, fast food, payday loan cash advance places, and the abortion
everywhere.
clinics. And
Don't
that's
forget
it.
liquor stores.
Liquor stores. And that's it. But it's like,
Yeah.
we just don't want to fucking act.
Yeah. Them liquor stores thrive.
Yeah. The
Thriving.
businesses are gonna cater to the clientele.
Yeah.
You broke. You need a check cashing spot.
Yeah.
You drunk.
Because in the words of Kanye, you can't read. Niggas can't read.
Right.
So you sign in this 250% interest rate loan to get some quick cash to go get the liquor because you're stressed out. And then it just adds up and all your checks are being taken away. I feel it's sad.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
sad.
It
But
is
it's like,
sad.
y'all grown. I hate to say the whole classic pull yourself up by the bootstraps, but
Yeah.
the internet's there. We all have phones, laptops.
Have access to all this information.
Which Democrats think we don't know how to get an ID, we can't get on the computer.
I'm starting to believe it now. Fucking people are lost.
Baby, Joe Biden was on us. They don't know how to get ID, don't know how to use a computer.
They're lost.
Something.
Hey, what do you think about Diddy in the rap industry and
God.
what's going on with him?
You know, it's unfortunate because I will say it's like, why?
Don't tell me you've been to a Diddy party.
Hell no. Even no Diddy party. The problem that I have is like, it kind of does feed into the whole like, they're always after the black man narrative. Because like, what about Epstein?
Yeah.
We are on Diddy's case, like white on rice, which I get it. All the info's there. And I feel like all the Epstein info's there too to really get into, but we're not. But the Diddy stuff is bad. It's harmful. I feel like,
I think he pissed somebody off.
yeah.
Yeah, because he's been doing this for a long time. And
long
he crossed
time.
he crossed the wrong you. Probably.
He crossed somebody the wrong way. And
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
think, I mean, I want to say we all knew it existed, but at least for me, like I was very familiar like with the dark web and what you can do. I knew there's bad people doing bad things always. But the sheer amount of people and celebrities that saw what he was doing
Quiet.
and didn't know or didn't know and just kept quiet is interesting.
Yeah.
Man,
now
even Stevie Wonder knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Blinder than a bat.
Yeah.
His Twitter page is amazing.
Who, Stevie Wonder?
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen his Twitter page? Oh.
He's woke as hell, ain't he?
Wait, no.
Really?
No, Stevie's Twitter, it's just funny. There was one time I was scrolling through it and I'm like, this is outrageous. Are you pulling it up?
Stevie went to Twitter.
Yes.
I'm like, Stevie just got somebody handling his Twitter. Say, put this.
Is that real? It's not verified?
No, it's all just.
Is he playing harmonica?
Oh God, no, not this. Okay, no, it's not this. I guess he has a real one, and someone posts for him.
Survive if Ukraine does not?
Oh God, this dude is woke.
Oh, there's a meme.
Are we surprised that the forces of evil are alive and aggressive in today's world? I'm not surprised, and you shouldn't be either. I write and sing about it because I can feel it. You should know about it because you can see.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah,
No.
This isn't his baby.
I was thinking there's a meme one, and it's just a bunch of keyboard smashing.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
just
Really?
characters.
Because I came across him.
blind. This is like people smashing a keyboard.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah, I came across him like talking about Trump. I was like, yeah, this dude's woke as shit.
Wow. Yeah, the dirty parties are bad. I mean, it does make me think of. You ever seen Breaking Bad?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It makes me think of what was it? Nigga name? The one with the chicken shack.
Gus Fring.
Gus Fring.
Yeah.
And how Gus was real cool with the police and the
Right.
city. It's like,
Yeah. Right.
what parts of Diddy was Gus? Like, who knew? And then who was the city? Who was the chicken shack? Who was the people that were so close to him and really genuinely didn't know?
Right.
He had to have one of those private investigators that cleaned up all his messes.
He had to have somebody in there. So, I mean,
Well,
I'm
they-
glad it's all coming to light.
Yeah, they got him good because first they released that tape of him beating his ex, destroy his character,
Didn't he
destroyed his
deny
character
that?
with that. Yeah, he was saying something about y'all don't know all the facts, and then somebody released that tape.
Right, because Cassie came out with a lawsuit and he was like, no, I don't have all the facts. And then they dropped the video and he was like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry for my actions. No, you're not. Drug that hoe.
That was crazy.
That
Look-
was crazy.
That video of her leaving looked like she was sneaking out on him because he came out in the bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah,
He came out.
He was in the shower. She said he's in the shower. I'm gonna make a break for it.
It feels so bad.
That was horrible.
Yeah. He just got a new allegation. I think it's
Him and
up on-
Jay Z.
Well, no, this is a new allegation against Puff. He actually sodomized one of the security guards that was there to protect him.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, can you pull that up, Joe? It's a new allegation.
Security guard sodomized by
no.
Puff Daddy. How you the security and you getting sodomized?
Exactly.
You never supposed to secure the place.
What check was
Puff is a bad man.
Either he was getting paid or he saw everything.
Yeah.
And was like that Epstein blackmail, like, well, I have taser you at my party.
Hey,
That
speaking
take
of
you-
love,
This is love.
I saw a guy on the internet the other day who said he used to be your security guard, who said that when you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
Yo, this show has gotten crazier since the last time I ever No,
It's all about love, though. That's not true?
You really heard that? Nah.
What? Yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me I can't believe everything I read?
I don't know what you're talking about. Jimmy, I thought we was friends.
He looked nervous as shit.
Yeah. He's probably thinking about the other security guard he saw.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party. Diddy party.
Man.
Party.
Start dancing.
You can start dancing, huh?
Yeah, it's on CNN. It just came out today. They got him all blacked out, got his voice changed.
That's crazy.
Yeah. The security guard of all people fell victim to him.
I'm
Yep.
just glad it's all coming to light.
That's it at the top, right? Is that the title?
Yeah, it should be a video.
Yeah. Security guard claims Sean Combs assaulted him while celebrity watched and found it amusing.
According to your lawsuit, you were hired by a security firm to work security at one of the infamous white parties that was thrown by Sean Combs in the Hamptons. What was that experience like?
At first, he was incredibly friendly, very gracious.
Come on.
So you had a friendly chat, and then according
She
to
wants
your
to laugh.
lawsuit, at some point later in the night, Sean Combs himself offered you a drink. This didn't come from staff or someone holding a tray of drinks. It came from him directly.
Correct. The first drink started to have some effect on me, and I just thought, wow, these are really strong drinks. It wasn't until the second drink.
Sounds like Dennis Prager, don't he?
that I realized.
From Prager You.
It does.
Sadly,
Yeah, it does.
Sean Combs was waiting in the wings. He was watching from some sort of vantage point. And once I was in a helpless position and he was sure that he was in a position of power, then he took advantage of the situation.
You allege that you were forcibly pushed into an SUV by Sean Combs. That act alone, according to your lawsuit, left you in considerable pain. And then once inside the vehicle, your lawsuit says plaintiff was held down by Combs, who overpowered him while he struggled to escape due to the effects of the drugs in his system. And it goes on to say that he sodomized you.
I was screaming. I was telling him to stop. It was incredibly painful. And he was acting like it was nothing. And he seemed to be disconnected from it. It was abusive beyond belief.
So that's is that civil or criminal? That's civil.
Civil.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, if somebody did that to me, the first thing I would do would be to call the cops.
That's my thing. It's like listen, I'm not condoning anything.
Right.
It's all wrong. It's bad.
Yeah.
And I get maybe you were paid off or you were nervous because they're famous, but like, why are you waiting 25 years to say something?
Right. It tells me that your motivation is money.
Yeah.
You're not about what happened to you.
Right.
Which is what a normal person would go after.
That's my only question. Like, I'm all for, like, I feel bad for the guy, but at the same time, it's like, why? If something happened to me, I'm going to the ops immediately.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is, or I mean, if anything, that's more power for me to take him down because it happened right then.
Right,
You can
right
test
there.
me. I can file charges, get the DNA.
It's got to be cameras.
Take it down.
Yeah.
Is it a man thing? Like, if you got raped by a man,
Man, I'm going to the cops. This dude just cream pied my ass. I'm going to the cops. I'm gonna push that semen out. I'm giving all the DNA. I'm not gonna like go to sleep and just sleep with that shit.
You're gonna do your own rape kit, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just hold that shit in.
Yeah, because he drugged him, he kidnapped him, and then he forced him.
Yeah, he should be.
That's
The
right.
security guard.
Yeah, the security guard.
And
This
plus,
man is dangerous. We gotta take this man off.
Yeah, plus I don't want him doing it to other people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
That's my only thing.
that's
when
why I
see
think
the
he has
cases.
no credibility.
Yeah.
You hiding your face, your voice. It's like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
It might
think
be true though.
I think a
Who
lot
knows?
of people's gonna come out of woodwork because
Everybody else is, and it's like,
Yeah,
okay,
they
now
trying
I
to grab
can.
some money. Mm-hmm.
so you're gonna have some people that's gonna come out and nothing happened to them, but how you go about disproving them?
Yeah,
It doesn't make me wonder if like there was no money involved, would these people still come out?
right, right. I don't think
Like
so.
if no money was there.
I mean,
would you
getting
still
your
say
asshole cream pie, that wasn't enough. So
something? That's fair.
it's the money.
They're just-
You mind getting cream pied? Oh, you like? Hey, come on, man. Stop. Stop. It hurts. Stop it. Your balls are slapping my ass. Jesus. Yeah, this is gay as hell.
Y'all are
You
mad.
gotta cut all this out.
No, you keep
This
it
is
in.
good. What's this going on, Rumble?
What's going on OnlyFans?
Well, I
They
hope
make
I hope he
bank.
gets justice.
They make
Yeah, putting roofies and all that baby oil they found.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they already assassinated his character, but you know the thing I find I feel about this is that how can you go about proving that I'm innocent or proving that he's guilty?
Right.
Same thing with Trump. That lady said she forced him into the fitting room.
Yeah.
And
20 years ago, 30 years ago.
yeah,
It's like if it was that big of a deal, why are you just now saying something right before
Right.
the election?
Yeah,
and she actually won the civil case. It was like 120 million, right?
something like that.
And then Trump came out and said I didn't do it, and then she sued him again because she said he defamed her.
It makes me really wonder, like, what's the motive with all these people?
Yeah,
If something was that bad, then say something. Maybe, again, that's me being insensitive. I don't know. I've never been in that situation. But
Right.
I don't know. I know I've been taught stranger danger. I've been
Right.
taught, hey, if you're raped, tell the
Yeah.
cops.
yeah.
These people are not objective.
I can't how you-
I'm just gonna go home, lay down, and go to sleep, watch some TV, and keep it to myself
And then 20
while
years
my
later-
asshole is burning. No, man, I ain't doing that.
Get a check, especially if they're paying you right then and there. Because I'm sure Diddy ain't paying that man anymore. I'm sure he's like not the security guard.
Man, the security guard? That is crazy. Nobody was safe around this man. He's got a bodyguard, security guard around him. And he does it to the security guard?
That's the thing with me. It's like, how he ain't cute. How did Puff do all that he did?
Yeah.
Like, how?
Hey, money corrupts.
Because I can see with Epstein, I can see with his team and Ghislaine, I can see that.
Yeah.
But Diddy,
Yeah.
his little bad boy label that really didn't have that much pull.
Right. He had a lot of money. Yeah. I think, how much is he worth? Close to $1 billion. I'm shocked that he's not a billionaire.
That's the only thing with me. Like, if it was the money, then he had to have just been running his empire off of blackmail.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. You see how he's been sending like the private investigators to people's houses? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Straight to Amo's house. I was like,
Says
what?
it's $1 billion.
1 billion? Yeah, he's a billionaire.
I think that's low.
It's probably low now because people taking his money. Showing him.
2022.
Yeah, that's low. Inflation, he probably $2 billion.
It is crazy the difference of like amount of money.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't realize how much, but also little 1 billion is. Like, this was back in 2016 when people were like, "Oh my God, Trump wants to build a wall. It's $5 billion." I'm like, wait, we just built a football stadium that's $5 billion. Like, that's not that much money.
And that we can actually use this damn wall. Yeah.
Hello.
It's going to save you money. Yeah.
These people.
Hey, do you think there's a lot of kids out there struggling with their sexuality in today's age?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's still a stigma of being gay.
Now it's even more because now there's that stigma that if you are gay, you're like gay. Like, you're with the liberals, you're with like the whole modern day LGBTQ community. There's so many gay conservatives or like right-leaning people that message me like, "Hey, I'm gay, but like I don't want to come out because I don't want people to think that I'm automatically co-signing everything that the modern LGBTQ community is doing."
Right.
So on one end, it's more accepting for the left because it's like, yeah, it's a big gay for all, you can be you. But for the right, it's harder now because we don't want to be associated with this hot mess.
Right.
Even me, I feel it nowadays. Like, I just bought a house and the project manager was there. We were doing like a little blue tape walkthrough. And I was telling him like, yeah, like my husband and my dog, yada, yada. And I'm obviously I'm black. And people think black gay guy, oh, flaming liberal loves Kamala. And I don't know, especially in this day and age, I love to cut the tension. I don't want to be, personally, I don't want to be associated at all with the modern day LGBTQ community. Anything I can do, say, hey, like, I'm against that, works into my favor. And so we were doing a blue tape walkthrough, and I'm just mentioning, like, oh, what do you do for YouTube? And I'm like going into detail, like, I talk about this, I criticize the LGBTQ community, like, I'm more conservative. He's like, oh shit, like, this is actually dope.
Right.
And I can tell total demeanor change.
Right.
And I just
This a female?
Male.
Oh, okay.
Male, yeah. Straight male. So I just feel like it is still hard for people, and they're still struggling because they just really don't want to be associated.
That whole movement is supposed to help that community, but it's actually hurting that community.
So you have to be locked into their ideological like box of, oh, if you are gay, you have to, one, be a whore, hop around on Grindr, then you have to love all the drag queens, then you have to stand for and accept, trans kids and transitioning. You have to appreciate the drag queens or do all these different things to fit in.
I never really understood the drag queens. Are they considered sex workers? Yeah, a lot of them are. No, they're just performers, right?
Performers, yeah.
I guarantee you give them $25, they'll suck you off.
They'll do it for free. There's like, you can just go on Grindr. You'll get it for free. You will get it for free. That app shuts down at every Republican convention.
Yeah. What do you think is the whole meaning behind, having drag queens read to kids? I can't get my head around.
I can't either.
Yeah. It validates them that they're normal. Why else would they be there? If they're not normal, they wouldn't allow them. So it validates them.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think about. Because if you're 18 plus and you're a drag queen and you're watching a drag show, I mean, whatever. Adults, you do you. But now you're involving children. It's like, well, why? But we would have a problem if a stripper went to go read to children. If the only place I can go and see this person perform that's currently in this elementary school is by showing my ID, going past the bar and going to the stage where they're being thrown ones. Right. Doesn't make fucking sense to me.
Right. Because a stripper is not a sex worker per se. They're a performer, just like a drag queen.
Right.
I see those. Oh, strippers sucking people off in the back. Well, there's prostitution involved with both of them. I know. Right.
under the table and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm tired of this obsession with the modern gays wanting to involve children in every aspect, which to their, not defense, but I guess another perspective is we do grow up in a very like straightforward world. Even in like, for me, I did this I was in a Jubilee video and it was conservative gays versus liberal gays. And the question was, do you think we should be teaching LGBTQ topics in schools? And I stepped forward. I think age appropriate. Like if you're, in health class in 11th, 12th grade, then yeah, it's fine to teach what a gay guy is. It's two dudes liking each other. Because for me, going back to 5th grade, realizing something's wrong with my body. All my friends are excited at these titties and I'm not. I don't know why. I have no idea. And I'm having to go online and Google what's gay. And I'm falling into porn and, seeing all these horrible things. And there's nowhere for, a youth to go. But if they want to open their book and learn about being straight and fucking a girl, you can.
Right.
So there's little nuance there I'll give. But
Yeah.
there's no, especially elementary school, middle school, there's no need.
No need.
Especially all the books. Like I bought all the banned books. I should have brought them for y'all. Y'all can have them. Them shit's crazy.
Really?
Yes. They're crazy. Teaching kids how to jack off, how to use Grindr, becoming non-binary.
How to use Grindr?
Yes. It's in one of the books.
Yeah.
What's Grindr? It's like a whole gay encyclopedia.
That is nuts. Like you don't need nobody to teach you that. You just figure it out on your own.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't need nobody teaching that.
And we don't need it in elementary schools. They're like,
it's like instincts.
It's literally a graphic of like it like the little little lines on the side of a cartoon, like they're trembling. That's what the little kid looks like in the bed. And then there's a graphic of I have to send you the pictures. There's another graphic of a little girl in bed and her legs are clenched and she's like underneath the sheets and she's like trembling. Crazy.
These books are meant for prepubescent kids?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts. It has no need.
There's no need.
Yes. When you get to like high school, I can see the need.
Right.
Yeah, because people are figuring out their sexuality, their bodies. Somebody that's,
more age appropriate.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I'm for. When it comes to like the performing in front of children, it is just for them being validated in what they do and who they are. And I see no need in it at all.
Yeah. How you feel about gays in military? Well, not gays per se. Like, I don't care if you're gay. I know a lot of people push back on it.
When we were in the military, it was don't ask, don't tell. That was, but if they found out if you were gay, they would kick you out. I remember a couple of sergeants got kicked out.
Right.
I think
I thought that was kind of messed up.
Yeah, I think it's stupid. If you're willing to put your life on the line for this country, then you should be able to fight. Now, if you're trans and you're telling me trans is like, a mental disorder,
right?
Then maybe you shouldn't be on the front lines. Maybe if you want to be a chef and you're trans, I mean, go ahead and cook. Okay. But like, we don't need you with the guns. We don't need you out there fighting.
Right.
If you're that mentally unstable.
Right.
And when it comes to gays in the military, I'm like, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Like a lot of people confuse people that want to serve. It's not based on your willingness to serve. It's if you're able to, if you're physically able to serve. Like
fit to serve.
Fit to serve. That's the word I was looking for. It's like if you got flat feet, you got poor vision, you can't serve, and you could be straight. Yeah. You got to be like, you go through maps, they check everything. They almost didn't let me in because they said I had disc degeneration L4, L5.
Oh, wow.
At the age of 19, they still let me in, and I ended up fucking my back up.
Damn.
Yeah.
I got flat feet, got laser eye surgery. These are just blue light glasses I just wear.
Oh, yeah?
Got laser, got all type of shit. I ain't going in there. I've always wanted to try basic, though, just to see if I can do it. I feel like I could.
You could do it.
You could.
I got the book. I found it. I dug it up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's called This Book is Gay.
Yes, that's one of them.
And right here talks about upload a tiny pic of yourself to the app. The app works in
Your location. The app tells you who the nearest homosexuals are. You didn't chat with them. Yeah. Because they are near, it is easy to meet up with them. But these are like usually adults on this app.
Adult.
Right.
Yeah, you have to be 18 plus to be on the app.
Right.
Yeah.
And this book is meant for
Boy on
prepubescent
boy.
kids?
Look at it, says boy on boy, not man on man.
It's crazy. And I don't want to be associated with any of this.
Right. Yeah.
There's no need for things like that to be existing, and that's why I like to, speak out against it, because I want to go back to a time where gays can just be accepted. I just want to be left alone. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
That's like pretty much the straight equivalent to that would be a book given to kids. Say you want to find some prostitutes, hookers. Here's the app. Tell them your age. They're close. Right. I mean, it's bad either way.
Yeah, and that's what the left goes to. Like, okay, well, we grew up with Cinderella. You over here kissing girls to wake them up and stuff. It's, like, it's not that deep. But
I know.
It's really not. But, I mean, we do see straight stuff everywhere in cartoons and even all the iCarly scenes and show Ariana Grande with all the feet scenes, and there's like Zach and Cody, the kissing scenes.
Yeah.
There are stuff that is sexualized, that's straight, that we just, oh, it's fine.
Right.
But like if it was a Disney show and Zach were kissing, the world would fucking melt down.
Yeah.
But because Zach's kissing the cute girl at school, it's fine.
Yeah.
Whereas to me, I think it's all kind of wrong. It's like, why are there a whole makeout scene on Disney Channel right now?
Right. It's just for
children.
kids.
Exactly.
They're not even there for that.
So I'm there for like not including the gay stuff, but also not including
the sexualizing of kids,
the straight stuff too. Now, if it's representation, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
If I think there was a movie.
Do you feel like gays are not represented in Hollywood, like in movies, like
enough?
Now I can't watch a show without seeing something gay in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even then, I don't feel like that represents me.
Right.
I feel like if it was more casual, just like I think Peppa Pig did it, or Bluey. One of them was like, so-and-so has two mamas. And then it went on to the next scene.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
There's kids nowadays growing up with no mama.
Yeah.
Just a dad, two dads, or just with their grandma. There's different types of families, and there always will be. That's okay to acknowledge. But to push something and to push a love scene, I think it's all age appropriate.
Right.
And if it's, I'll give it like 7th grade. Under 7th grade, it's like
so pretty much treat gay people just like how you treat straight people. Age appropriate. If it's appropriate for the age, yes. If it's not, you shouldn't do it.
Then you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
That's all I aspire. That's all I want.
Right.
But when it comes to everything else that they're doing nowadays, it's a shit show out here.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. Fuck, man, this has been great.
I've enjoyed it.
This has been great. Where can people find you?
People can find me on YouTube. Just search Amir Odom, AMIRODOM, and it'll come up.
Amir Odom, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Amir. Yeah. The fuck did you say?
I said I thought it was a man. A me.
It's Amir.
Amir. That's what I said. Amir.
Yeah.
It's Amir Odom.
My @, is AMIRXODOM.
There you go.
Find me there on Instagram and YouTube. And yeah, we're on the road to 500,000. They're like 495 or something like that.
Yeah.
I started last year.
Wow.
I started YouTube last March, and now we're almost at 500,000.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
Hey, when you came out of the closet and you welcomed conservatism, did you were you scared that everything the left was telling you was going to come true? Like everybody's going to push you, resent you?
No, because for me, I'm not going to treat you bad until like you treat me wrong. I'm always going to be hopeful.
Yeah.
And until you give me a reason, like a legit reason to not like you, I'm just going to always expect respect from you.
Yeah.
And that's all I've gotten.
People have accepted you with open arms, right?
Yeah. It's like if I had to go, for example, when I go to pride parades, I go with security. Just because they're crazy.
Right.
I go to a Trump rally, I'm alone. They're not going to do anything to me.
That's ass backwards, right?
Right. Because they see you as a traitor.
Yes. And they're mental. They're like, oh, all Republicans bad. They hate you. They're going to lock you up. Like, there's literally gay people that think they're not going to be married on January 20th. Like, there's photographers holding, like, sales for gay couples wanting to have their engagement shoots because they think that they're just going to be like...
It's going to be banned.
Yeah. I mean, y'all are deranged. He just hired another gay guy that redesigns houses in D.C.
Yeah. Black people... I seen this black girl crying.
He had a gay wedding. My friends John and Dan had their wedding at Mar-a-Lago, and Trump was there. Like...
Yeah.
He doesn't hate the gays.
Yeah.
He hates the fucking crazy ones. But for everybody else, it's minding their business.
Everybody hates
Yeah. Minding our business. So yeah, that's how it's been.
Cool, man.
Right.
Thank you for coming, brother.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.